Well, first I want to say happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah. It's, can I say your age? Is that okay? You think?
Well, I think it's going to become a pretty
Everyone's
big
gonna
part of
know.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
80 is a huge deal, and
Yeah.
so we're excited that we're gonna be there with you.
Yeah. It's not only a huge deal, it's rather a stunning deal.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Why do you use that word?
Because I'm hassling you.
Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
use that word a lot.
But to be 80 and traveling the world
Yeah.
and working with people, and sometimes Tom and I marvel at how you have a schedule that sounds at least as busy as ours, and we're often thinking we're too tired to move, and you're just go go going, and
Yeah, I'll call
it's
and
fun.
it'll take you a few days sometimes to get back to me because you're just so busy.
Are you
Uh,
sure that's because she's busy?
no. Hey, you're supposed to be on my side.
I am on you. So when did you see, or do you know a moment when you saw your mom as a person, an individual, other than the mother unit? Like, oh, my mom's this
Hmm.
person.
Well, there were several times across the years, but maybe the one that flashes into my mind is the earliest was when she took this mask carving class, and it was from an artist in Renton, and I remember there was something that she was carving. I think it might have been driftwood. I don't remember what it was she was carving, but then eventually she started carving this mask, and I remember it kind of being maybe from a big piece of lumber. So it was kind of that lumber color, like the two by fours out there. But she started making this mask that looked like Native American in the Northwest coastal Indians tradition, totem pole type art. And I had been painting and drawing and all that kind of stuff, and she said that she didn't have that gift, that her brothers got it. And this was
Mm.
before Grammy died. So she didn't think she had the gift, but she started taking this class on her own and coming home with these things she was carving. And I think, although I wouldn't have used that language then, that when I look back is where I thought, all right, mom does stuff outside of the house that I have no part of. So yeah, yeah, I think that was probably the earliest one.
Did you say how old you were?
Um, I
Did you say no?
maybe 9 or 10, because I know we were living in the house that we moved to when I was 8 years old. So it was after that, but it was before I was a teenager. So somewhere in those preteen years. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. I don't know if she still has that mask. That actually is something I've thought I'd like to have. She and I need to tell you, Mom. I would like that mask, please, if you still have it
and are
and
willing
you're
to
willing
part
to
with it.
part with it. I know
Yeah.
it's not finished. I don't think I don't remember it ever getting in a finished state, but I remember really liking that.
Was she carving it with a knife?
Um, I don't know if there were knives involved, but I think there were like chisels and wood carving tools. Yeah, yeah, it was really cool.
I know she has a. Your mom has a real appreciation for art.
Mm-hmm.
There's art all over her home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She knows who did each piece and when. And
Right, right. And that means a lot to me too. The pieces that she has on her wall that I did when I was a kid. Some of which I look at now and it's like, okay, I was really a beginner back then. Uh, but she appreciates them and she keeps them on the wall, and that means a lot to me. So when did you see those pieces on her wall?
well, I saw them when I. So my colleague Debbie and friend Debbie and I went up to Renton to take a workshop, and I asked if we could stay with your mom, and she was very gracious and
Mm-hmm.
said we could stay in her place. And so we took our blow up mattresses and And we were just gonna throw him down on the floor, and got to your mom's house, and she was so excited to see us. And Debbie was really taken by how warm the welcome was, and
Hmm.
how she was afraid she was going to feel like like she was imposing on your mom, and your mom just welcomed us in wholeheartedly, and it was a wonderful, wonderful day. And she taught me about using a shower curtain draped over a sleeping
Oh,
bag
yeah.
will keep the heat in, and she was right.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were using kind of a flimsy
Very flimsy
sleeping bag.
sleeping bag,
Yeah.
yes. And so I took a shower curtain last time we went camping. Didn't need it, but now I have it
But
just
we were
in
prepared.
case. We were prepared.
Actually, that would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Did you not know your mom did that?
no, I didn't know that you brought it with us
Oh,
camping.
okay.
Thanks, Mom. That's a good one. There was also you left your pillow, or you left. Didn't you
I
leave
leave
something?
things everywhere I go. Shoes.
But I seem
Yes,
to
I think
remember.
it was my pillow.
And
And she brought it down.
she brought it down next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's a good time. And Debbie has said to me numerous times since then, now I know why Tom is such a kind and warm person. Because his mom is. True. Very true.
Very sweet. Yeah, Mom is really gracious and welcoming and opening her space to friends or friends of friends, family, and it's one of the qualities I really admire in Mom is her welcoming, and it really doesn't matter who you are, she will welcome you. Of course, that could, I suppose, make some people think, "Oh, I'm not so special," but that's not the way I see it. I see it as remarkable, that she'll be so welcoming.
Yeah.
And that is something that she's taught us to be.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, I noticed that with all five of you. Just um, not necessarily welcoming into each other's homes. I've not been in everybody's home, but like as people,
Mm-hmm.
you draw people in and kind of hold them close in
Mm.
your in an interaction with them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have pets when you were young?
The first, well,
Oh,
we
Spinnaker.
we
I
had
know.
Spinnaker. Spinnaker was our first.
But he was a member of the family. I don't know if you can
Right.
call Spinnaker.
He was. I won't say he was Mom's first grandchild. He was definitely Dad's first grandchild. Mom would absolutely say no. Corey.
Is
was
he
her
right
first
about that?
grandchild. Yeah. But Spinnaker was Dad's first grandchild. But there was actually a pet before, and it was Squeaky, I think. It was Squeaky was
One of you guys must have named it that.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Kathleen or Lori. It was what do you call it? A guinea pig. A guinea pig named Squeaky. Yeah.
It's not a pet, it's a rodent.
I know. That's why I say really Spinnaker was our first pet.
Oh, okay.
And I remember when we got Spinnaker, we had gone downtown to Seattle because I had really bad acne, and we went to visit this doctor.
Is this the quack doctor?
This is the quack doctor. We met him in one of the conference rooms in the Seattle Public Library, and we talked. I don't remember what we talked about, but I remember leaving with this little like plastic bottle of stuff that looked a lot like Clearasil, kind of that supposed to be skin tone, and so I started using it, and it ended up being pretty miraculous. But on our way home, we stopped at up near the Renton Highlands at like Pay and Save or Albertsons or something like that. And I sat in the car, and Mom and Dad went into the stores. And then next thing I knew, they were walking back, and they had Spinnaker, this little puppy. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Dad who saw the puppy and said, "We've got to have this."
Was it
dog."
in a box, like on the sidewalk or something?
No, well, yeah. Someone was giving
Yeah.
puppies away outside of the store. And they picked one up.
That is fabulous.
Yeah, yeah. And Dad named Spinnaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that fits.
definitely. But yeah, Spinnaker was, to me, was really our first pet. Sorry, Squeaky, but